Rat Fitty 44. Rat Fitty 44.
Welcome back to another Rat Face 44 reviews. My name is James, and today we have G.I. Joe Classified Series, Snake Eyes and Polar Bear, the mass device. So let's get this started. Alright guys, let's go ahead and take a look at the packaging and the art on the packaging. As you can see, there's Snake Eyes, there's the Polar Bear, with the plain type of packaging. I wish there was a little bit more to it on the front, but you know, what can we do, right? So here's the mass device type of logo. We got G.I. Joe, Snake Eyes, and Polar Bear, number 161 in the line. On the side of the packaging, you got a QR code for the battle stats. Cool type of artwork of Snake Eyes and the Polar Bear, and you got the packaging art on the back here. Snake Eyes is like, you know, you shall not pass type of thing, right? You got it looks like there's like a bear trap or polar bear trap, I guess. You got some zoom in aspects of some details of the polar bear here. You got some battle damage, some arrows in the shoulder. Got boring stuff on the bottom. And on this side of the packaging, you can see a nice piece of artwork of the Polar Bear and Snake Eyes art. All right, guys, let's go ahead and take the Polar Bear and Snake Eyes out of the packaging. Let's get my trusty scalpel. I left it in the other room. So I cut the tape off the box. Unfortunately, my camera was not recording, so let's take Snake Eyes out of the packaging here, and the Polar Bear. There's some stuff taped on the back here, and here's a quick shot of Snake Eyes and the Polar Bear. I'm gonna go ahead and take them out of the packaging. All right, guys, let's go ahead and take a look at the accessories Snake Eyes comes with. So first we have two plain hands here, So first off, we have two plain trigger finger hands, one left and one right. And we have some radioactive hands. We got radioactive fist hands. Check that out. And we have two radioactive pink chopping hands. Karate chopping hands. Next we have this gun. That's pretty sweet. Handgun. Check that out. It has a nice silver paint application. And we have a plain knife. Nice silver blade. Next we have the kind of cartoon accurate kind of laser pistol with the nice silver paint application on that. Same one that came with, the very first one that came with was Grunt. Next we have some these mass device type of canisters. I can't remember what element this was. There's something in the Arctic for sure. And here is the radioactive canister. Really cool. There are nice, like a pink paint application here. Inside this canister is just like Dr. Mindbender's canister. I'm pretty sure it's the same one. All my stuff is packed up. Speaking of figures all packed up, I will have a video of me unpacking all my figures that I packed up since my move. So stay tuned for that, and we'll be putting together a nice display shelf. So those are all the accessories Snake Eyes comes with. So let's move on to Snake Eyes here. Let me adjust my camera. So here is a Snake Eyes. It's basically the same Snake Eyes that the retro carded Snake Eyes, but in this blue and type of purple color. I'm guessing this is more like the cartoon accurate version of Snake Eyes, mostly in blue and purple like I was saying. Exact same figure. Unfortunately, like I was saying before, that all my figures are packed up, and soon I will unpack them all and have some comparisons later on. Hopefully I could unpack all that stuff and set up my shelf. So as you can see, there's some holding hands. No, these are actually, never mind. These are trigger fingers on Snake Eyes here. Radioactive hands. This is a really good body for Snake Eyes. I like this version, the Commando Snake Eyes. Very cool. Wiggle test, not too bad, a little wiggly. He is not locked up that I can see. His knees move, double jointed elbows, pinless, very good snake eyes. But we're not here to see snake eyes, we're here to see the polar bear. So let's put that together. I think I'm gonna do it on camera here, and not just put together off camera and take a look at it, and might as well just put it together, right? So here is the polar bear. Let's back up the camera so you can see it. There it is. And we have a left and right hind leg, and it kind of just pops in into this kind of ball joint, and you can see like there's like bumps on the ball here. That's kind of unique. I've never seen that before, and it might want to heat it up, I guess. I don't know. Let me try the other leg. Yeah, that's nice and tight, so it's not gonna fall out, that's for sure. So let's get some there you go, nice pop noise. Now this is cool. Nice polar bear, check him out. He looks kind of deranged. Check that out. Let's adjust my light here. Wow, very cool. Neck kind of moves up and down. And I was curious about the damage part here. So here's the damage part with the arrows in it. I think that's what it came with, right? I'm not 100% sure where this would go. I'm assuming something will pop out. Okay, there you go. There's the damage. So it kind of just fits in like that. Very well camouflaged. I didn't even see it. There it is. That's pretty cool. This is a very, very heavy, I don't know, what is it called? Polar bear figure thing. Oh man, this is pretty awesome. So let's put snake eyes and the polar bear beside. That looks pretty freaking cool. Check that out. Kind of wish this head went up a little bit more. He kind of stalls out, but I think that's okay. So he has good rotation in his neck here, and that detail in the face, man. The scars from the red paint application. Does this jaw move here? Kind of looks like there's two pieces here, but you got the teeth painted there. The eyes are freaking haunting. Got slashed in the face a couple of times. Let's swap out his head. I'm gonna remove this so I don't bend them. This fits on just like that. Very cool. Check out those paws. Got some elbows and feet. You got toe articulation. Wow, that's freaking cool. No toe articulation on the hind legs, which is fine. And apparently you can make him stand up. He is super tall. That is wild. Check that out. Barely fits on my camera here. Just enough. What a huge freaking beast this thing is. Amazing. And you can see the paint application. I don't know how it transcribes onto the video here. You can see like there's kind of like a silverback type of paint application here on the back, and it kind of like a wash, a dirty wash. So he's not perfectly clean. Really cool. And let's swap out the head and take a look at the other head. There it is with the mouth wide open. Holy smokes. Let's put Snake Eyes' head in the mouth. Check that out for scale. Ow. That is awesome. Inside the mouth. And let's do a little comparison with the other head. So same scar. One's a little open, one is wide open. He's pissed. This is a very, very cool freaking thing. This was the whole point of getting another Snake Eyes. Depending on your how you feel about getting all these Snake Eyes. Let's drop the camera down. I wasn't too excited about getting another Snake Eyes, to tell you the truth. So, and here is the accessory that comes with the polar bear. It is a bear trap, and it is articulated. It goes up and down. When I pulled it out, it does come apart. These hinges here, just to be aware of that, and don't put your foot there. So that is awesome. So there you have it, guys. I'm not going to arm up Snake Eyes because we've seen this Snake Eyes before. I like the extra hands. That is really cool. The canisters with the element for the mass device. Let me know in the comment section down below what element this is. Can't really remember which one it was, but it's very cool to have these accessories. And I want to thank everybody for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. It would be greatly appreciated. So Jojo and Cobra!